Pollution is one of the greatest environmental challenges of our time. It refers to the introduction of harmful or toxic substances into the natural environment, resulting in adverse effects on living beings and ecosystems. Pollution can affect the air we breathe, the water we drink, the soil we grow food in, and even the noise levels and light exposure in our surroundings. As human population and industrial activities have increased, so too has the intensity and variety of pollution around the globe. There are several major types of pollution, each with its own sources and consequences. Air pollution, for instance, is caused by the release of harmful gases and particles into the atmosphere. These include carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and fine particulate matter. Common sources are vehicle emissions, industrial processes, burning of fossil fuels, and even natural events like wildfires or volcanic eruptions. The health impacts of air pollution are severe, including respiratory diseases, cardiovascular issues, and premature death. Furthermore, air pollution contributes significantly to climate change and the depletion of the ozone layer. Water pollution is another widespread issue. It occurs when pollutants, such as chemicals, waste, oil, and plastics, are discharged into rivers, lakes, oceans, and other water bodies. Industrial waste, agricultural runoff containing fertilizers and pesticides, untreated sewage, and plastic debris are the primary causes. Water pollution harms aquatic life, contaminates drinking water sources, and leads to the spread of diseases such as cholera and typhoid in human populations. It also disrupts the delicate balance of aquatic ecosystems, leading to loss of biodiversity. Soil pollution, or land contamination, is caused by the improper disposal of industrial and household waste, use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, and leakage from landfills. Contaminated soil can reduce agricultural productivity and introduce toxic substances into the food chain. This, in turn, affects both human health and animal life. Heavy metals like lead and mercury, when absorbed by plants or leached into groundwater, can cause serious health issues, including neurological and developmental disorders. Noise pollution, though less visible, is also damaging. It arises from traffic, construction sites, factories, loudspeakers, and airports. Constant exposure to loud noise can lead to hearing loss, high blood pressure, stress, and sleep disturbances. It also affects wildlife, as animals rely on sound for communication, hunting, and navigation. Disruption caused by noise can force animals to migrate, abandon habitats, or change natural behaviors. Light pollution refers to excessive or misdirected artificial light, especially in urban areas. It not only affects human sleep patterns and mental health, but also interferes with the natural behavior of nocturnal animals, birds, and insects. For instance, sea turtle hatchlings often mistake artificial lights for the moon and head in the wrong direction, leading to their death. The primary causes of pollution are linked to human activity. Industrialization has been a double-edged sword. While it has driven economic growth and technological development, it has also been a major contributor to pollution. Factories emit harmful gases into the air, discharge untreated waste into rivers, and produce large quantities of solid waste. Similarly, urbanization has led to the expansion of cities, more vehicles on the road, and greater consumption of energy and resources. The construction of buildings and roads also generates dust and debris, further polluting the environment. Agriculture, too, plays a significant role. Modern farming techniques often rely on synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, and herbicides, which can leach into the soil and water systems. Runoff from farms is one of the main causes of eutrophication in water bodies, a process where excess nutrients lead to the growth of algae, which depletes oxygen and kills aquatic life. Moreover, deforestation to make way for agriculture or urban development reduces the Earth's capacity to absorb carbon dioxide, exacerbating air pollution and climate change. Improper waste disposal is another serious contributor. In many parts of the world, garbage is dumped into rivers, burned in the open air, or left in unmanaged landfills. Plastics, in particular, pose a huge threat as they do not decompose easily and can remain in the environment for hundreds of years. They are often ingested by marine animals and birds, leading to injury or death. Electronic waste, or e-waste, which includes discarded electronic devices, contains toxic metals that can leach into the soil and water. The consequences of pollution are far-reaching. On a personal level, pollution is responsible for millions of deaths each year and affects the quality of life for billions more. On an ecological level, it disrupts food chains, destroys habitats, and leads to the extinction of species. On a global scale, pollution contributes to climate change, which brings rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and irreversible damage to ecosystems. However, the problem of pollution is not insurmountable. Solutions exist and must be implemented at individual, community, national, and international levels. One of the most effective ways to combat pollution is the transition to renewable sources of energy. Solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal power produce little to no pollution and offer a sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. Encouraging energy efficiency, using electric vehicles, and promoting public transportation can also help reduce air pollution. In agriculture, adopting organic farming, crop rotation, and integrated pest management can reduce the use of harmful chemicals. Governments should enforce regulations that limit emissions from factories and vehicles, ensure proper waste disposal, and monitor the use of agricultural chemicals. Waste management systems should be improved to promote recycling, composting, and the use of biodegradable materials. Plastic use, especially single-use plastics, should be reduced and replaced with eco-friendly alternatives. Education and awareness are also key. People need to understand the impact of their actions on the environment and learn how to make better choices. This includes reducing consumption, conserving energy and water, and properly disposing of waste. Schools, media, and community programs can play a crucial role in spreading this awareness. Technological innovation can also offer solutions. Filters and scrubbers can be installed on factory chimneys and vehicle exhausts to reduce emissions. New technologies are being developed to clean up polluted water and soil. Satellites and sensors can help monitor pollution levels in real time, enabling quicker responses to emerging problems. In conclusion, pollution is a serious threat to life on Earth. It is caused primarily by human actions. But humans also hold the power to change the course. By adopting sustainable practices, enforcing environmental regulations, investing in clean technology, and raising awareness, we can reduce pollution and protect the environment for ourselves and future generations. The time to act is now, before pollution becomes an irreversible crisis.